Good evening, darlings. Good evening. Hello, guys. Miss Donna. Just got in bed to relax. Just got off my exercise bike. But I just wanted to talk to you guys. One of my most all-time popular Periscope videos has been talking about pornography. And I have so far almost 11,500 views. Okay, over a period of time. But that's a passion of mine to talk about, is because I know that I have been on Periscope for a while now, hitting and missing here and there. But the most thing on here that devastates me, and I think it should be censored because of children and young people, but more than that, I personally know that pornography should be somewhere else on X-rated sites, because when you Google, you can Google porn, all the porn you want, and can watch it, okay? And people put a lot of porn in their house, you buy that stuff. But pornography, you know, on Periscope, and I just think pornography is not a good thing to have on here. Um, There's a lot of people on here that's doing good things. And I like Periscope. But when I'm scrolling through my file to see whose page I might want to visit, all I see is dick. Dick. Dick, 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 dick. And people putting their private parts out there. And, they want you to send them some money and they'll show you a titty. Send you some money and show you the penis. Send me some money and I'll do a lap dance. I'll do this and I'll do that for you. If you send me some money, I think that's disgusting. When I first got on Periscope, I've never known Periscope to be about pornography. And people that get on here to masturbate. I mean, does that really make you, sure you might say it makes you feel good, but you don't know there's young kids that got cell phones now and they come on here, and it's young people that get to watch this stuff. And what type of example are you setting for them if there's no censorship? You should have a censorship on your page, a block, a lock on your page. Nobody should be able to click on your site and watch you jerk off. Okay? And see, another thing why I would like to talk about pornography, masturbation, and because it leads to adultery in the home if you're married. It leads to adultery. All that pornography leads to adultery. It leads to fornication. It leads to all type of sexual sins. And I'm an advocate believer of doing it the right way. If you want to have, I'm talking about people that are of age, get a wife. And you can have all the sex you want. Get yourself a good woman. Get yourself a good man. But you don't need to be on here showing your private parts all day. That's not healthy. That's not good. That's perversion. And see, all you think about 24/7 is the lust of the flesh, it goes from masturbation, pornography, to people trafficking children. Have you been watching that on TV? Drug trafficking and trafficking children, people picking up kids and raping them, having sex with babies. Priests having sex with little boys. Then you want to have sex with the same sex. You want to have sex with everything. And it's just sad. And I want to believe that there's some good people still left in this world. Some good God-fearing people that love the Lord. There's people on here that are fathers, mothers, grandparents, and want to come on here to spread love, joy, and peace. And I believe there's good people on Periscope. But there are people also on here that, to me, pollute the site. And I see more pornography on here and penises. It just says, I mean, for every other page on mine, it says dick, 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 dick. And women showing, I mean, come on, women. Is that you want to leave your legacy for your children and grandchildren as you get older? Or is that what you want to be known for as a prostitute or pornography star? You want to be a porn star, showing your private parts. I mean, you may have been molested or raped in your past. You may have gone through some devastation. But selling your body is not going to get you free in your mind. Mentally free, selling your body ain't the way. Love yourself enough to change. Seek help, counseling. But there are such things as porn addictions. It's in my family. People that are addicted to porn. It tears up families. It destroys marriages. I'm talking real talk. Pornography destroys marriages because the wife can't compete with a porn star. And you expecting your wife or your husband, you expecting them to perform like the porn stars. You know, they have multiple partners. They have all this sex in the behind and everywhere. And it's sad because a lot of people, when they're younger, they get into pornography because they homeless or they went through devastation in their childhood. So they go through porn to try to pay their school tuition and all that stuff. It's not no career to be happy and proud of. I'm sorry. Showing your body is, I mean, I understand modeling. You know, people that model and, you know, they wear nice clothes. But just jacking off all day and having sex with all kind of people and you don't know them people. And it's sad because it's so much sin and so much crime and so much mess going on in the world. Don't you see what's going on with the children? The children are dying young. The parents are burying the children now. You don't see that on the news? 16, 17, 18-year-old getting murdered. Drugs. The lust of the flesh destroys you in the end. There's no good thing that can become of the flesh except through marriage. Then have sex with your partner. Have sex with your wife, your husband. But all this sex on here is sad. It's so sad. I mean, if you want to have it because it's a free world, then have that stuff somewhere else. They have so many porn sites that you can go on there and y'all all stick together and have you a porn party if that's your thing. But I think for most part on here, people in the beginning, it would seem to be more wholesome. You know what I mean? I would see more spiritual things on here, prayer and people doing exercises and, you know, people talking about nice topics, or it was people on Periscope that cooked and fixed nice meals and, you know, have family time. And then there's news stations on Periscope and there's um, people promoting their businesses and books like me. And I'm on here, my scope is called Donna's Love Scope. And hashtag Miss Donna, keeping it real. And I'm a grandmother. I'm 57 years old. I will be 58 years old on June the 8th next month. I have 15 grandchildren. And I don't advise any of my grandchildren to come on this page. I love Periscope, but I don't want none of my grandkids coming on here to bypass all of that sex stuff. You see what I'm saying? Because it's not good. It should be a censorship on it. And for you, if I can encourage one prostitute, one drug addict, if I can encourage one person on here that does all that masturbation and porn to love yourself. Love yourself enough to change. Whatever happened in your life, you don't want your legacy to be about just showing your private parts. And you go to sleep at night, is that all you do? Does that really make you happy? Would you want your children to know that that's what you do? Would you want your children doing it? It's not safe. I mean, it ain't that much sex in the world. How many orgasms and comes can you get? I mean, after a while, aren't you tired? I mean, there's no lasting fulfillment. There's no inner peace in it. You, for one thing, you cannot tell me that there's peace and all of that stuff. You don't love them people. It's all about money, the pride of life. But you don't realize in the end that stuff can take your life away. It's personal. It's personal for me because I had a brother that died from AIDS. Being out there in the street, having sex. And I'm sure he was doing it to get money. But in the end, it cost him his life. And he had developed HIV. And then it turned into full-blown AIDS back then. And there was no cure for it. See, I talk about it because it's personal. It's personal. Even I was married to somebody that watched a lot of pornography. And that turned me off. Because we don't need pornography in our marriage to have sex with each other and to love each other and hold each other. It's not necessary. And a lot of them people you watching on them porn uh, movies and stuff, they're 18, but some of them are younger than 18. And a lot of them, their parents don't even know where they at. And it's sad because a lot of people that's into porn, they don't know what love is. They've been hurt. They've been abused. They've been molested. They've been raped. And you sitting up there watching somebody that's hurting. You don't know the story behind them. I know too many people that said, when I grow up, I want to be a porn star. And see, this world is just getting worse and worse. It's getting more wicked. Do you notice each generation is getting wickeder but wiser? They're smart, but they don't listen to their parents anymore. Kids don't listen to their parents. They don't want to finish their education. They don't want to get a decent job. They just want what's quick. The quick fix. Drugs, sex, money, however they can get it, kill, shoot. And it's sad. It's very, very sad. So I'm on here in the spirit of love. Can you please take that pornography somewhere else? But in any way, it's not necessary. You can get on here and get your ratings up without showing your body. You don't have to show your breast, women. You don't have to show your behind to be loved, to get attention. You're lacking attention. You're lacking it. You've been lacking it all your life. You've been lacking it at home. Maybe somebody turned their back on you. So you said, what's the use? And so you sell your body and you drink a lot of alcohol and do a lot of drugs and then you have sex. But in the end, you're going to be lonely, afraid. And there ain't going to be no lasting peace. No lasting peace for you. There's no peace that can become a masturbation and pornography. It's dirty. It's the lust of the flesh. And I don't want my grandkids coming on here. I don't even want my children. My kids are all grown. And sure, they got their own choices. But I raised them in a way from the do right. I know everybody does wrong. But I'm just saying. I would love to see Periscope be a more wholesome channel. not saying it has to be spiritual only, but I'm just saying more wholesome where you can watch a lot of good things on here. I don't want every other thing I click on it talking about penises and dicks and all this crazy stuff. You know, it's sad. It's enough bad things going on in the world as it is. We don't need no more bad stuff. Because what are you teaching your children? What are you teaching your grandchildren? That this is okay, that this is good, this is America, this is the way it's supposed to be? No, it's not. There is another way. There is a better way. But somebody got to stand up for what is right. You don't have to follow behind the crowd. Dare to be different. Okay? Just say no to drugs. Say no to all this sex and all this. You're just violating your body. It's not love. Love, this is not your friend. Pornography's not your friend. Okay? And I'm just saying this in love because I love everybody. I love you. And I'm saying this in the right spirit. Think about it. Don't sell yourself short for a piece of flesh. Don't sell your body for a piece of flesh. It's not worth it in the end. Okay? It's not worth it. I love you all. But please think about what you're doing. Think about what you're doing. It's not good. Okay? I love you guys. Have a blessed night on purpose. In Jesus' name. Bye-bye.